kind of noise, but they don't want it to be too loud because, Germans.
But maybe the bad spirits here are also,
They're
Welcome to the Nosy Noisy Neighbors podcast
with Chang,
and Nin,
where two immigrants in Germany talk about
expat stuff.
Hi!
Happy New Year!
Yes, Happy New Year, yes.
New hair, new me.
Yeah. Oh yes, really? A new you?
No, it's just that's what they usually say, right? Like
Okay.
New Year, new me, stuff like that.
Alright, so new you.
Yeah, new hair.
Yes. Okay, to a young and beautiful you.
Yeah. I'm back to a young and beautiful me. Yeah, well, it's just like my yearly tradition. Every winter, I have to cut my hair.
Yeah, to keep you warm.
No, so it's easy for me to dry.
Ah,
Because I'm too lazy to wash my hair.
smart, yes.
Yeah. Usually people have their hair cut for spring,
Mm,
but I do it for winter.
because you just want to be different.
No, it's just that it's so cold, too lazy to wash your hair,
That's true. It takes a long time
to dry.
Yeah. So that's like, I don't know, probably a difference between, if you're in the Philippines, you don't have winter. And then here.
Yeah.
So,
You have to change your lifestyle.
yes. So, anyway, so comparing Philippines and Germany.
Once again.
Yeah. Are we gonna compare Philippines and Germany this time?
Yes, but for New Year tradition.
Yes, nice. Okay, so
Yeah.
are there similarities or differences?
Well, according to our research.
Yeah,
Well, and experiences, like both country likes fireworks.
that's true. Like for some reason, there's like chismis. How do you call that?
Like gossip. Or gerush.
Yeah. Rumors has it. Rumors have it. How do you say it? Rumor has it. Yeah, without the S. Rumor has it that fireworks are not allowed. I would not say illegal, but yeah.
But I think I'm not sure, but I think it's more regulated here than in the Philippines.
That's true. Because you've mentioned earlier that fireworks, you can still buy like fireworks kind of things in your
Like
regular
supermarket.
supermarket. But they're not, like the really loud ones.
Like, I think last year, like my friend from the Philippines, he sent me a voice note.
Okay.
He told me like, oh my God, it's already war zone here. And then I listened to it. It's really like you're in a war zone. Like that kind of loudness. But like, I'm not sure if it is the same thing here. Because normally people would just really buy like fireworks, but not like, what do you call that? Like Judas belt
Yeah,
kind of thing.
that's true. That's true. Like, even my friends back then, they would say like, if there's like something like a world war, we could just use our Philippine airline airplanes and then just throw out like fireworks from Bulacan.
Yeah.
And we'd probably have a chance.
What do you call that? Like the firecrackers.
Yeah.
Like every year there's newly called firecrackers. Like goodbye.
Goodbye, Philippines.
Yeah, goodbye Philippines. Stuff like that.
It's true. Yeah. And if you Google like the list of fireworks names in the Philippines, there's like really a ton of it.
Yeah, like long list. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't know, every year they invent something new.
That's true. Like you have, when I was young, like the popular ones were like piccolo,
Yeah, like-
triangle.
Like this little stuff,
And these are also the reason why there are like tons of people every New Year's who are in the hospital.
Yeah, they would lose their fingers
That's-
or something. Like, yeah, I remember also, like, when I was young, like, we grew up at the same era, right? Like, every New Year, like there's news like, oh, in this hospital, there's no more free space anymore.
Exactly. That's what you would hear in the news.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, how do you call that? Like, they count like which hospital has like free areas still.
Yeah.
And I don't know, growing up, that's the kind of news that we
Yeah. Like imagine New Year here, the news that you get are like people having accidents.
Yeah, that's true. It's either like, oh yeah, at this part of the country, like we're celebrating, like, yeah, boom, boom, boom. And then afterwards, they were like, yeah, we're in the hospital. And
And yeah, at the time, like really, like people really lose their like finger, like and their hands
yeah, exactly.
sometimes.
That's
And then
true.
later on, I remember there's like a big campaign that they want to lessen the fireworks and firecrackers.
That's true. And then everyone were like, no, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Because for some reason. But here in Germany, it's like almost the same. Like if you watch from a higher vantage point, like there are like fireworks still going on.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't hear news about,
Yeah, same. Like they don't. I'm not sure why in Germany they don't like do the news alert.
Yeah,
or something
yeah,
like that.
they don't do the like flash reports or something.
Yeah.
They just have like they want to verify. Like for some reason they don't do that.
Yeah.
Although like days after they would report like, yeah, there were like accidents about people, fireworks accidents.
But not as much as like back then in the Philippines.
Like on the spot they would tell you like, yeah, there were like 50 teenagers at this moment who are being brought to the hospital, and then like behind them they're like wheeling in the
Yeah, like you can see in the camera behind the reporter, like there's blood.
yeah, exactly. Like you would grow up in such kind of
That was so funny. Yeah.
yeah, and then you just get used to it.
Yeah, like I don't know, right? Like it's so normal for us. But yeah, here we don't go in the center, but I think in our city, like there's always like a fire show, a
Yeah.
firework show. And also in our neighbor, because we live in a elevated area of the
Yeah.
city, so we just look at our window and we see the fireworks.
Yeah, and they're not even like very near. They would be like on the outskirts of the city.
Yeah, like these rich people.
It's either the rich people or they're probably from the other country already.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, they would use like the fancy ones. Because you would see, like, well, according to some friends who have lived here for longer time or like Germans, they would say like, yeah, if you would notice, the neighbors who would, use the high-powered fireworks, they're not really the
German.
Germans. Yeah. They'll be coming from like the neighboring countries, and then they would be bringing in like, fireworks from there.
Because it's cheaper there.
That's true. And I think like the stronger fireworks were like allowed there. Yeah. Because they're probably trying to be green. Like not really
yeah,
green.
the sustainability thingy. Yeah.
Like they don't want to, destroy.
hurt the wealth.
That's true. And probably also like lessen the loudness. Yeah. And I think it was last year, some city, like some people placed fireworks on the police station or something.
Oh, really?
In some city, I'm not sure. You have to verify.
Okay.
We have to verify.
But aside from fireworks, I'm not sure if German people also gather like with us. We have medianoche, which is basically another dinner.
Yeah.
like for Christmas,
That's
right?
true.
Like the medianoche is the version of the Noche Buena.
Yeah. Like that's the New Year's.
Yeah,
Version.
version. But I'm not sure. Like, what about? Do you know any German family who gather and have dinner together?
Not really family. But like from what I've experienced, like for Christmas, that's when the families gather. Like they meet up. And then for New Year's, this is the time where people spend more time with friends or like, like loved ones, except outside the family
Yeah.
circle. So they spend New Year's that way.
Oh yeah, like one time we went to a restaurant. Like we had a reservation.
Yeah.
And everybody in the restaurant is like old people.
Ah.
But it was a bit kind of fancy, but it's not like a regular restaurant. I'm not sure. But something like people dress up
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Mm.
And they are all old, like, you know.
Yeah, probably because, their kids don't want to
Yeah.
celebrate with them, or they're just used to that. Yeah, like it was kind of our, like, a tradition between me and Pierre.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for New Year's, we would stay at home, and then we would go to his old apartment, like on the 14th floor. And then from there, we would watch the fireworks for, like, to celebrate the New Year's. But
And
like
watch it.
the last 2 years, like last year, we broke it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oy,
we
napunta lang sumpa.
yeah. We broke it. Unfortunately, we had to celebrate New Year's in the airplane.
Because you were traveling at the time.
We had to go back home. So we had to celebrate 2 New Years.
Mm-hmm.
Like from 2 different time zones.
Well, at least you had 2 New Years last year.
Yeah.
That was 2020, 23 to 24. Yeah.
True. So yeah, but no fireworks though.
Well, aside from, dinner and, fireworks, surprisingly, this is like one of the similarities. Like Germany and Philippines both have superstitions.
Oh.
Superstition. Yeah.
Yeah. Like for some reason, Germany being not really a high, well, for some areas in Germany, they're not really highly religious.
Mm-hmm.
And we would always think like, religion and superstitious beliefs
Like they are,
connected.
yeah. Well, right? Like I thought like, German, I thought like they are science-based people.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. That's true.
But not like, what do you call this? I'm not sure what you call that. Like the one where they melt, like before Martin said that it's like a lead,
Yeah.
but they change it to tin, but now they change it to wax or something.
Like they have to melt something and like put it in a mold.
Yeah.
And for some reason, it kind of like bring you your luck. Kind
Yeah.
of. Is it that right?
Bleigießen.
Bleigießen. Okay. What
Yeah.
is blei?
I'm not sure. Hello, sir.
What's blei?
I don't know. It's just written there.
Blei is lead.
Bleigießen. Okay.
Okay, because
Okay.
you have to pour lead.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But now it's no longer lead because for health reasons.
Yes.
Yeah. But do we do that for New Year's?
We do that. We also have the same practice, but
Okay.
not for New Year.
Oh, okay.
Usually it's for like when you're sick and you don't get healed, and then your parents would call like shaman.
Yes. I,
And then the shaman would melt wax and then pour it in water, and it would form into something.
Yeah.
And then it would say like, for example, you accidentally hit a white lady or a dwarf or something, and that is their way of you
like,
to take revenge. That's why you're sick or something.
Jesus Christ, that's true. Yeah. But that's not a New Year. Although it's not a New Year's tradition, but it's something similar.
Yeah, like that. When I learned about the Bleigießen or something, like what we also do, I was like so surprised because we
Yeah.
have the same.
Except that it's not like showing you your luck or like future.
Yeah,
It's showing you
who you hurt or who hurt you.
who's hurting you. For some reason, it's not a living person.
Yeah, it's like a bad spirit or something.
Oh yeah. How do you call that? We don't have a name for it in English, right?
Yeah, but I'm not sure in Manila we call it tawas.
Yeah.
In your place.
I don't know how they call it. They just do it.
But it's a thing, no? Like you're from South and I'm from the capital, and we both know that it's a
Yeah,
thing.
like it's a shaman. It's
Yeah,
a shaman.
it's a shaman thing.
They would pour it and then it shows like something, and they're the only ones who can identify.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then they would tell you like, oh look, it looks like it looks like a dwarf, right? It looks like a goblin. Don't you think? And then all you can do is like,
Agree.
yeah, that's right. I can see the the long hair.
Yeah.
unlike with the Bleigießen, you
Yeah.
can really see the form.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, how do you interpret that? For example, the mold like took a form of a cat. Like, how do you know if it's a good luck or bad luck for the year? Do you have like an interpretation book for that? You know,
yes. So,
like a Rorschach thing.
like maybe you should interpret it yourself.
Yes. It depends on how you see your
Yeah,
future.
yes. But maybe like how do you do that, no?
Sir, can you say something to
Yeah.
that? Like, how do you know the interpretation of that?
So there's a booklet included.
Oh my God, there's a
Ah.
manual.
Yeah, because
There's
if you buy this set, it's like the spoon, the tin or the wax.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because it's like, there's this photo, like a tiny poster. It's it. Okay, so it's there.
Oh, there's like an Anleitung.
Yeah.
Well, you can cheat that. You can manipulate that. Like, for example, you're dripping the stuff in the water. Like, you can make a form out of, if you want. For example, if you want a cat and it means like good luck, right? Like
Yeah.
you can cheat.
Or maybe you should do like what the shaman does. Oh, it looks like a cat, right? You can see like, the whiskers.
Yeah.
And then all you can do is, it's like trying to convince yourself.
Yeah. Like fake it till you make it.
Exactly.
And another thing that's funny, in the Philippines, when it's New Year at exactly 12 midnight,
Yeah.
people jump
True. Because
everybody's short in the Philippines.
and still everybody is short in the Philippines.
Yeah, they want to be taller. So and
Yeah.
people believe that if you jump at exactly 12 midnight,
That's true.
you will get taller even if you're already adult, like even if you're already 50 years old.
But I still do it though.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm still 155.
You still do it even if you're here?
I think it just, in my DNA now.
It's ingrained in you.
Yeah. But for some reason, I don't know why, but people still do it because probably a fascination with basketball.
Oh yeah.
Like everybody wants to get taller.
Yeah. And also, like, it's fun to ask the kid, come on, jump, jump.
Yeah.
Like when a lot of kids are like jumping, like even the adults would also jump.
That's true. Yeah. And another thing, like what people, like groups of people do for New Year's is like create noise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I've seen, like in the Philippines, we do that. Like people turn on their motorcycles and then do the brrr.
Oh yeah, I remember I also hear that somewhere in Manila, and but in our home, like we do the pots and stuff.
Yeah.
Like we do the gong gong gong.
Yeah. Like you make as much noise as you can.
Yeah.
Or
To-
even
To shoo away the bad spirit.
that's true. So that's why our fireworks are extremely loud.
Yeah.
And in Germany, they apparently do that as well.
Really?
Yeah. Like did you experience that German person?
Not on Sylvester.
Not in Sylvester because like from what I've experienced, that's why people like do fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
Was to like shoo away bad spirits
Bad
because
jujus.
it's like, kind of noise, but they don't want it to be too loud because, Germans.
But maybe the bad spirits here are also,
They're
mute.
they're sound sensitive.
Yeah, they're sound sensitive. They don't need like loud sounds. Like like in the Philippines, Everybody's deaf in the Philippines, You have to make everything loud there.
Oh my god. But yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Like yeah. That's probably true. Like how Germans, they all complain about how loud Filipinos can be.
Yeah.
It's probably the same with bad spirits in the Philippines.
Yeah.
You have to really up the volume. Like, be as loud as you can.
Yeah.
And then here, you just make like tiny...
Tiny push. And then
Yeah,
they would
and
leave.
then- yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
New Year.
Happy New Year. Cheers.
With the rouge.
They feel like very polite.
Yeah.
so nice.
Höflich.
That's a very German.
Well, even the bad spirits here are German.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they appropriate themselves.
Yes.
So okay.
And I'm not sure if you also do this in the South,
Mm,
or maybe it's just my family.
okay.
But every New Year we would
Throw coins.
throw coins.
Yeah.
You also do that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
So-
thought it's just because I think it's like a Chinese kind of thing.
Like most people, or perhaps people with enough funds for that, or like with lots of kids, because it's fun with little kids.
Yeah, I remember my dad, he would do that. And then the next morning, all of us siblings
Yeah.
would wake up early. And it's like a contest who gets most of the coins.
You do it in the morning.
Well, we're not supposed to.
Okay.
But it's all of us are like secretly getting up early to get like
Okay.
little coins,
Because you hide it. They hide it.
Yeah.
Oh, because like for us, it was like kind of different. Like the adults would be like, they throw the coins and then you collect it on
Right
New
away.
Year's. On New
Right
Year's,
away.
yeah.
With I don't know, my parents said that don't get it yet because the money is still there, like we will be abundant or something. It's for prosperity kind of thing.
Okay. For us it was like done differently. But one thing's for sure, before New Year's, like some people would say like, okay, we have 500, we have 1,000, so we have to change it to coins, like 1, 5,
Yeah.
10 peso coin. And then like even cents, some people would do like
Even
cents.
cents.
Yeah, they would go to gasoline stations because
To change
it. And then they would do like, you make it like as small as possible.
So there's a lot of coins to throw. Well, I think my dad, he would save money all throughout the year, like just coins.
Okay.
And he has like this little, I don't know, savings, piggy bank kind
Yeah.
of thing. Yeah. And then he would break it.
Okay. Oh, wow. Like, probably for us, people are just too lazy.
Yeah, I don't know. And then aside from the coin thingy, we also do the 12 round fruits. Remember?
Yeah. I like a lot of people try to do that. But as I was growing up, every year before New Year's, news would be like, okay, at this week or today, like the prices of the round fruits are as follows. They do that, and then people would be like,
I can't do that.
yeah, like because there's 12, right?
Yeah.
And then like for grapes, it would be like it's too expensive. Apples, oranges. And
Really?
yeah, and then people were like, and then these fruits are not even, local in the,
In your hometown.
or like in the country in general. Like
Well, yeah, the grapes.
the
Yeah, for
grapes,
example.
the apples, the oranges.
Yeah.
So we're like my parents, they would do like a paluwagan. Like at the end of the year, you would get like these round fruits.
Really?
Yeah. So that's like a thing. Like we would get like grapes, apples, like, the regular ones. And then the rest would be like you just buy it.
On your own. Yeah. Well, I think I remember my mom, she would really make sure that we have this 12 round
Yeah.
thingy. Like, it doesn't matter how expensive it is. She makes sure that it's there, like I'm not sure, but in my family, we prepare more for New Year than for Christmas.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't know, maybe it's a Chinese kind of thing,
Yeah. Like I'm not sure. Like for us, they try to equally
to do
prepare
the
for
prepare.
both. Except that we don't celebrate Chinese New Year's. We just do like the 25th and the 1st.
Well, I think for Chinese New Year, we just cook tikoy.
Yeah,
That's that. And that's...
tikoy. And then you get like the red envelope.
Oh, yeah.
And you have to make sure that the money inside are like the crisp one. The new
Yeah.
ones.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You can place like old bills inside. It's bad luck.
Yeah. But the important thing is it should be crisp, new shine, like
Yeah.
money.
Like
Paper.
the indaang pao.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, that's our preparation in the Philippines. But here, I think maybe the reason why there's no news flash,
yeah,
it's because people are watching Dinner for One.
that's true. Dinner for one for New Year.
Yeah, for New Year.
Like like families would gather around the television for just to watch this.
Dinner for One.
Yeah, it's supposed to be an English show.
It is an English show, I think.
But according to rumor has it again. It's allegedly, okay.
Legend says.
Yeah, legend says it's actually from a German network.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not really sure about the, like the history thing, but it was said, okay, it was alleged that it's done by a German network, because during that time, like the Western
German.
film, no, the
The West
English
world.
English films or something like that were like gefragt. How do you call that?
Like in demand.
Yeah, it
in
was
demand.
like in demand. Like people would watch like English films more, so they were like, okay, then maybe we could try to do this one like with people speaking English and stuff. But yeah, so like the production team's like German, but the content's like English. But you have to, of course, verify that.
Yeah. And well, yeah, I think if you don't watch that during Sylvester, you haven't fully integrated.
Yes. And also like is it before Dinner for One or after? Like the Bundeskanzlerin.
Well, I think it's after. Is it after, sir? Like the chancellor would speak. It's
No,
president?
like it's the last time I watched it, it was the Muti.
Is it after the Dinner for One or before?
I think it was before, because like before New Year's they would do like the chancellor. I remember like Muti speaking on the television.
Really?
And then afterwards they would replay like Dinner for One over and over.
It's like on loop.
Yeah, is it like because it's like a short skit, right?
Yeah.
And then I don't know, or maybe because people are like too tired, so they would just like fall asleep.
I'm not sure because we don't watch local TV. I just remember that like Martin told me that we should watch Dinner for One, and then that's it.
Okay.
Like we watch, I don't know, usually when we are waiting for the fireworks, we would watch something from Netflix or from Prime or anything.
Okay.
We don't watch the Muti and like Olaf.
The Olaf Schubert. But yeah, because I don't know, it was like I was with my host family when is it like a form of nationalistic kind of thing?
That you watch like the local TV.
Yeah, like
and
for
you
New
listen
Year's.
and you listen to the Kanzlerin.
Like they do shows like on local TV. They would like have like New Year shows. Like there's this one person who's like always the host for
Like how they do it in America, I would say, like in New York,
yeah, they would do it in Berlin.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the Berlin, how do you call that thing? Like the
Some bow, some
like the Berlin thing with the horse on top.
the Brandenburg
Yes, yes, that's the word.
Like they would do it like in the gate, okay?
Yeah, like that's where they do the New Year's celebration.
The choo with the horse on top, okay?
But you got it right.
Okay.
Yeah, they do it there, and then there were like lots of people like attending.
Oh, really?
Even kids, and I was like, it's too cold.
Mm-hmm.
Like we watch it and in the warmth of your apartment, and then there's like people attending there.
Oh. Well, Berlin people probably are used to cold because it's always gray there.
That's true. But the people, like the attendees, they come from outside Berlin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they really.
Like, what an effort for that.
Yeah, like how do you call Dayo again?
Like visitors.
Yeah, they would really like travel from different cities just to go there, just to see. Probably it's an artist thing.
Maybe like a hibi. But I don't know. Like also in New York, probably like all of them are not from New York, right? Like because maybe it's a big thing.
Yeah, like according to Peer, like when they drop the ball, not when, like to go there in like how do you call that area again?
Times Square.
Like people would be there like early in the morning.
Huh? And then stay there?
And then stay there. They would be wearing diapers. Because once you leave your spot, it would get taken.
Oh, okay.
So that's
how they do it in New York.
yeah. Allegedly. I wasn't there and I don't think I would like to. It's just,
Me too.
It's just too okay.
That's too much. Like they would stay there from morning until 12 midnight. Okay. Well,
that's their thing.
yeah. And that's it also.
Yeah. So, perhaps you have any other, how do you call that, tradition?
Yeah, traditions that
like New Year's.
New Year's tradition that you do in your home town in the Philippines. That
Yeah.
and also some New Year traditions that we missed discussing here in Germany. And
Or like you do in your with
your family here. Yeah.
Yeah, so you could comment it here under
So
this
that's it.
video.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year again.
Bye.
Bye.